Morning students, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I will continue give explanation of, of the paragraph. So let's get started. This chapter, Doctors Dolittle's and Money Troubles, written by Hugh Loftin. In my previous video, I had started and I had given explanation about the author, that this author named Hugh Loftin, he was a civil engineer and as a soldier in First World War. Hugh Lofting wrote numerous letters to his children, and in this letter he introduced the character of the doctor to entertain his children. So basically, this story, it is taken from the story of Doctor Dolittle. It is adapted from the story series Doctor Dolittle. So let's get started from this paragraph. Once he was sitting on his garden wall, an organ grinder came round with a monkey on a string. The doctor saw at once that the monkey collar was too tight and that he was dirty and happy. So he gave the man some money and took the monkey away from him. The monkey stayed. Sorry. So in this paragraph, earlier in the previous video, I had explained that Dr. John Dolittle had successfully treated a plough horse who was going blind, but after when the doctor cured the horse and got him a pair of spectacles, the doctors earned and gained reputation among the animals. So all those animals, uh, when they had heard about him, they went back and told their friend that there was a doctor who in the little house with the big garden who could help any sick animal, not only horses and cows and dogs, but all those small animals like mice, moles, and badger. And most important thing about this doctor is that this doctor, he could able to communicate with the animals, so that the animals, all those animals, whenever they feel pain, they were they can they could easily communicate with him. After that, had doctor had a big garden, and after spending few years, uh, he was happy and liked his life very much. And now doctor began to make money again, and his sister Sarah, she bought a dress and was happy. Whenever some of the animals, when they felt ill or sick, they had visited doctor's house, and after that, when they got well, but they did not want to go away from the doctor's house, because Doctor Dolittle had a big garden, and all the animals, whenever they recovered themselves, but they didn't want to go away from the garden, because they liked the doctor's behavior and his house too. And doctors also, he cannot refuse them whenever they ask if they could stay with him. So but in this way, the doctor was having more and more pets. Once he was sitting on his garden wall, an organ grinder came round with a monkey on a string. Well, organ grinder means a man who plays a mechanical musical instrument by turning a key, as a form of street entertainment. So this man, he had a monkey, but and Doctor Dolittle, he saw the monkey collar was too tight and he was dirty and happy. So Doctor Dolittle decided to give the man some money and took the monkey away from him. Now the monkey stayed with Doctor Dolittle and had a good home. The monkey named was Chichi, which is monkey language means ginger. Now next paragraph, that is, another time when the circus came to Puddleby, the crocodile, who had a bad toothache, escaped at night, came into the doctor's garden, After the doctor treated him, the crocodile requested the doctor to let him stay in the nice house. So again, when the circus came to Puddleby, the crocodile, okay, the crocodile who had pain in his tooth, in his teeth, he escaped at night and visited Doctor Garden. And when Doctor Dolittle treated him, the crocodile requested to doctor to let him stay in the nice house. He asked if he could sleep in the fish pond at the bottom of the garden. He even requested Dr. Dolittle that he could sleep in the fish pond at the bottom of the garden and promise also make promise not to eat the fish. When the circus men came to take him back, he got so wild and savage that he frightened them away. When the circus men, okay, when the circus men they came back to take crocodile, so after when the crocodile had heard about that, he got so wild and became ferocious so that all the circus men they frighten them and so that they uh, run away from crocodile. But to everyone in the house he was always as gentle as a kitten. The crocodile, as we know, the crocodile is a carnivorous animal, and they eat flesh, and so that everybody, everybody afraid to the crocodile. But all the other animals in the house, the animal that they lived in the doctor's house, the crocodile always treated as gentle as a kitten. But not everyone trusted the crocodile. The old lady grew afraid to send their lap's dog to Doctor Dolittle, and the farmer said that the crocodile might eat the lambs and sick calves they sent to be cured. So the doctor asked the crocodile to go back to his circus, but he wept such big crocodile tears and begged so hard to be allowed to stay that the doctor had not the heart to turn him out. But crocodile behaved that he was always good, always gentle as a kitten, but not everybody, not every each and every animal, they trusted the crocodile. The old lady were afraid to send their dog to to Croco Doctor Dolittle, and the farmers also didn't want to send their lamb so that the crocodile might eat the lamb. So finally, the doctor had decided to ask the crocodile to go back to his circle, but he wept such big crocodile tears and begging in front of Doctor Dolittle to be allowed to stay. That the doctor had not heard heard to turn him off. Next paragraph it said, then the doctor's sister came to him and said, John, you must send the creature away. The farmers and the old ladies are afraid to send their animals to you, just as we were beginning to be well off again. Now we shall be ruined entirely. This is the last straw. I'll be no longer stay here if you do not send away that alligator. In this paragraph, it tells that a doctor's sister named Sarah, she came near to the doctor Dolittle and said that John, you must send the crocodiles away because the farmer and the old lady are afraid to send their animals to you, the animals that they send to be cured. So we will be ruined entirely if we do not send the crocodile away from here, far away from here. So and also she said that if you don't do this, she will be no longer stay here if we if if Doctor Dolittle didn't send away that alligator. Then another line it say it is not an alligator said the doctor, it is crocodile. Here alligator and a crocodile both are the same, both come in same species. Okay, both are similar, uh, their species are same. I don't care what you call it, said his sister. It is a nasty thing to find under the bed. Then again his sister said, his sister Sarah, she said, I don't care about that. Whatever you called the creature, it is a nasty thing to find under the bed. Nasty means ganda, bad, dirty. It is a dirty thing to find under the bed. But he had promised me, the doctor answered. Again, the doctor replied to his sister that the crocodile had promised him that he will not bite anyone, he will not harm anyone, and he does not like the circus, and I do not have the money to send him back to Africa where he comes from. He minds his own business, on the whole, is the very well behaved. I tell you, I will not have him around, said Sarah. If you do not send him away, I will leave this minute. So again, Sarah um, told Doctor John Dolittle that if Doctor Dolittle will not send this creature far away from here, then his sister will leave leave the house. So that is the chapter. They were both all almost all animals, they were uh, afraid of crocodile, because crocodile, they thought that crocodile might eat the lambs and the dogs. So that's enough for today. We had I had explained uh, some few paragraph, and rest of the paragraph I will explain in the next video. Thank you.